Good morning. Welcome to my channel, my overly used corner, and I'm your host Sunny. Today is March 3rd 2021, and I just dropped my last passenger over there at Plato's Closet. She came from Bridalwood, and now I'm going to the Sunridge Uber Greenlight Hub because I have an appointment out there at 10:30. I still have time. It's only 9:55. Yeah. So let me share my thoughts to you on how to be an Uber driver. Yeah. But before that, let me say something about myself. We've been here in Canada for almost 5 years now, to be exact. By next month it's gonna be our 5th year here in Canada, and we landed in Toronto. We stayed there for a year, and then after that we moved to Montreal and stayed there for another 5 months, and then we came here in Calgary. So it's been more than 3 years now that we are here, Calgary. And throughout those years that we've been here in Calgary, my work is an Uber driver. Yeah. So I love going places. In Toronto I did Uber. In Montreal, I wasn't able to do Uber, but I did the delivery, the Uber Eats, because for you to be able to drive the Uber passenger in Montreal, you have to be able to speak, you know what I mean, the French. You must know how to speak French. Yeah. That's how the government, the city government in Montreal likes it there. Yeah. So yeah, just to give you an encouragement too. This kind of job is the most flexible job that I ever had. Last 2019, before the world came into a stop, brought about by this pandemic, the year 2019, I made 60 grand doing Uber. Yeah, you heard it. 60 grand. So how does that sound? And you know, now let me tell you how to be an Uber driver first, because you have to have a class 4 driver's license first, which is a license for the commercial driving vehicle. You have to have that license, and if not, you can go to the registries and get that class 4 drivers written exam, and also the practical examination. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it only costs 17 bucks. Yeah. So yeah. So after that, you need to have a car that's not more than 10 years old. Yeah, you've got to have a car not more than 10 years old. So, and then after that, you go to Uber, where you will register your car and fill up the necessary proper documents there required by the Uber. And of course, you must be a permanent resident here in Canada also to be able to drive as an Uber, and or you have been naturalized as a Canadian citizen like me. I was naturalized almost 2 years now. You will be required to have the car for the mechanical checkup. Yeah, the Uber will provide you all the partners in doing this mechanical checkup that you need to upload in the app, in the Uber app. And also, you need to have a background check, or in other words, it's police clearance, or whatever however you may call it. The police authorities will conduct as to how your background is. So, being an Uber driver needs to have, you must have reputable credentials, or yeah, something like that. And also, the car that I would suggest for you to be able to earn that kind of income that I earned last 2019, 60 grand is, yeah, you have to have a car just like my car. And this car is Kia Sedona 2019, because it's a big car. It can accommodate up to 8 person in this car. So because there is such thing as when the Uber passenger make a request in the app to accommodate 5 people, so you got to have a big car like this one, and you cannot accommodate that in a regular car. or a sedan. So, and the next one, because if you have a car like this, you can also, the passenger can also request the Uber Comfort. You know, for more passengers, it's called Uber XL, and the Comfort, like spacious legging, something like that, it's called Uber Comfort. And there's a different rate for that, as well as the Uber XL. So the more you can put people into your car, the more the rate is. Unlike if it's only a regular Uber X. So yeah, if your car is only for Uber X, and then if the passenger requests Comfort or XL, you will not be able to get that request, because your car is only good for Uber X. But this car that I have can accommodate, can take passengers, the regular Uber X and the Uber Comfort and the Uber XL, which can accommodate up to 6 persons in this car. And also, you have to do the delivery. So if there is no passenger, and if someone requests an Uber Eats delivery, you can accept to deliver food. Go and get that from the restaurants and bring it to the customers, the Uber Eats customers' place or home. So yeah, especially right now, when the passengers or the people's movement is not that the same because of pandemic, the Uber Eats complements the slow movement of the passengers, where the employees in downtown Calgary are not going to their offices right now, but rather they are required to just stay at home and work home. Yeah. So the other technique also that you can be able to generate income in this Uber to maximize your earning potential is to have a good rating. Yeah, when you have a good rating, then the passenger is happy to see you that you have a high rating. It reflects the kind of driver that you are. Let's say, for instance, I'm an Uber Gold driver, Uber Pro Gold driver. So this kind of rating, you can get a rating that's 4.9%, which is very high and good rating for you to be able to get a good tip. Yeah. So if you do good, like for instance, you get a passenger and then you greet them, something like that, make their ride pleasant, help them feel comfortable, when needed, you need to help them put up the luggage in the trunk when they are going to the airport, something like that. Because every week I get the tip in the app, at least 50 bucks. So that's an additional earning for you. And aside from the cash tips, so in that way that you retain the higher rating, you get to have the job as an Uber driver. Because if you have a poor rating, then Uber will deactivate you in the app and you cannot drive anymore. So guys, I hope you're getting something out here and how to become an Uber driver here in Calgary or in Canada. It's general, you have to have a class 4 driver's license. Yeah. So to sum it up, you have to have that driver's license, class 4, and then you have to get a car that's not more than 10 years old. If possible, you got to have a car that's a minivan, because minivan gets more passenger than the regular sedan. And then you need to go to the Uber Greenlight hub, and then you get to have a police background check to be able to drive in here in Calgary. And you also have to have your mechanical inspection. So those are the things that the livery transport a body of regulator here in Calgary. It's called livery transport, the one that regulates the transport industry here in Calgary, or shall we say the one that's covering the Uber. So I'm almost here into the Uber Greenlight hub. So guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, like, share and subscribe into my channel, my Uberly Yours Corner. I'll be glad to get back onto you with your comments. Yeah, or reach out to me and I'll help you to become an Uber driver here in Calgary, and share my experiences to you and how to get a high Uber rating. So it's 10:15. So this is where the Uber Green Hub Light office is located, here in Sunridge, Northeast Calgary, just almost across to the Lucky supermarket here in Sunridge. So this is all for now. I hope you had a great time watching this channel. So see you next time. And before I go, I'd like to remind you that you have to wear that smile on your face always. Goodbye.